Well guys, I have just arrived at my hotel. Gotta make sure to sanitize. So I just basically called the front desk because the vent was dripping water, and they said that they're gonna send maintenance up and see what's going on. If not, then I'll probably switch a room. So that's why I'm still in this. Okay, so apparently the vent dripping water is normal because they're having so much snow that it probably has blocked the top of the vent. So I'm just leaving it on for a little bit, and they said that it's gonna dissipate in just a moment if I leave it on for long enough. So that's what we're gonna do. And currently I am just searching for what I should have for dinner because it's 7:20 right now and I'm so hungry. It's nice being able to travel alone and just be alone. I haven't done this since it's almost been 3 years, I would say. The last time was in Taiwan, where I was able to get a night alone by myself, and then this time is Yukon. I always travel. I like to travel to where people don't really go because it's just a brand new experience. A lot of places when you go in Canada, it's always just the malls and they have similar stores, and what I like to do is more of a experience the different parts and different culture, that kind of thing. Even though the culture is kind of the same, but there is still a difference between BC and Yukon, so it's nice. I'm excited for tomorrow. I've got like these super thick socks. They're for -30 rating, so I'm doubling up the socks. Hopefully my toes will stay alive. Okay, so this is basically what I'm gonna look like when I go out with this face cover. And I'm just gonna go out and get dinner now, finally, and I will show you guys what I get for dinner. It's so snowy outside. Right now, I'm just gonna walk around and see how everything is. Exploration. It doesn't actually feel that cold outside, but it's like -35, I believe. It's cold. And they are getting Chinese food because nothing is open, so awesome. Tea. Just finished dinner and I am on my way back to the hotel. Like, my face cover is starting to freeze and I have no idea where I am right now. So gonna find the way back. A final look at myself before we go in. It's all frozen. I'm back. Holy. Well, hello. Good morning. Right now it's already like 12 o'clock and my tour is canceled for today because it's too cold outside. So I'm just gonna explore around the town and then yeah, and then visit some museums. And right now I'm gonna go get brunch because the sun rose at, I think, 11 a.m. here, so I was waiting for the sun to rise a little bit before I head out, so it might be a little bit warmer, we don't know. Anyways, I can show you what it looks like outside. Hello, ready to go out, and right now the temperature outside is -29. It's a little bit warmer than yesterday, so that's a good thing. It's very bright outside, very pretty. It's the first time that I see daylight here in Yukon because I arrived at 6 o'clock yesterday, and this is where I'll be eating. Holy, the snow is so thick here. Okay. Holy. Okay. Wow, the river is still flowing. I basically just finished my breakfast and then now I'm just walking around the river area. There's not a lot of tourists because of how cold it is, and many of the tours are cancelled. But honestly, I would say this is what I like about traveling, because a lot of times things are just unpredictable and then you just gotta find a good way. Like, you just have to get creative with where you're gonna go and it's full of surprises. Okay, I'm gonna go to the side of the river and I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's so nice. Look at the river behind me. It's flowing. I'm surprised that it's still flowing at -29. And there's not too much ice on it, but that means it must be flowing pretty fast. I'm wearing like these gloves, so it's kind of hard to hold the camera still. I came back to this room, my hotel room, to chill for a little bit because outside it's just too cold to stay for long, but the sun is going down and I think I am still gonna go out for one more time to check out the local grocery store. And then there's also some gift shops because I want to buy like a sticker for my water bottle, so I have to go to one of the gift shops to find it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna be filming myself using this angle of how I basically get dressed. Neck warmer on first. It's all dry now. There we go. Legendary big jacket. mask. This time I'm just gonna put it in my pocket because I'll be walking 400 meters, and that means I will probably need to be able to breathe a little bit. I wore a mask underneath and then walked for that long, and then the mask was completely wet, so I decided not to do that again. Yeah, so let's go. Now that it's around 3:30 and then the sun is slowly going down, it's super pretty around here. It's not as bright as the morning, but it's so pretty. I'll show you. I love like how this town is basically surrounded by mountains and then the nature. You can just see everything around here. It's amazing. I love it. Holy, look at this car. You're connected by snow. I'm currently at, it's called SS Dyke. Apparently there's a huge boat here, pretty big. It's so cold outside. Whenever I take my hand outside of the glove, basically just freezes. So that's what I'm trying not to do, but kind of hard because with these types of gloves, they're warm, but they're pretty hard to like operate a camera on. And then whenever you want to use your phone, it's literally impossible. It's cold, but it's really pretty. It's extremely cold, as you guys can see. The camera is probably a little freezing too. It's just cold. Hello, just about to go down to the hotel lobby for my last dinner here at Yukon. So I'm only staying here for 2 nights anyways, so I'm gonna treat myself with some good food. This is what I'm wearing, unlike what you've seen throughout the entire video of me just wearing the parka. I'm gonna wear my little fleece jacket and then this and my Blundstones. Yeah, that's my snow boots. Not gonna wear that. And then afterwards I will be going to watch the Aurora. Hello, I am currently just on this little tour tiny bus, and I'm gonna go see the Aurora. Hopefully tonight we'll be able to see it. It's pretty clear throughout the day, so most likely he said that we'll be able to see it.
You can take a nap in the cabin.
I'm currently just at the Whitehorse airport waiting to go back to Vancouver, and honestly I want to say I am just so lucky for this trip the whole way through, even though one of my most wanted tours was cancelled. So this dog sledding was actually cancelled last minute, like the day before I arrived at Yukon, but I still decided to come, and I would say I never regret this kind of trip. Every time I do things with a purpose, but this time I actually just planned this trip because I want to take a break from all the hustle and bustle, and then just some time for myself. And I would say I should be doing this a lot more, because it's amazing how you learn from a trip. Like this time, before I came on this trip, I always think that I haven't been to many countries, and I should go to more countries. But this trip made me realize that a country can have so many different things. It can vary so differently from places to places, and it's not about how many countries you've been to. Of course, if you can go to many countries, it's quite good, and I would love to do that too. But during this kind of pandemic situation, I started to learn to enjoy the different culture and different things that each place has to offer. Like for example, from BC to Yukon, it's only a 2-hour flight, but there is so much difference between these two places. And if you're ever gonna come to Canada, I would definitely recommend you to come to Yukon just to see the nature of things. And hopefully I'll be back in the summer. I'm hoping to experience the different seasons of this place, because it's really an amazing experience to have. People down there is a little bit noisy, but that's okay. Yeah, so just gonna continue waiting for a little bit, and I will just end this vlog here. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you wanna continue to see what else I do in my life, then you can definitely subscribe. I'll definitely appreciate that. Thank you, and I'll see you guys later.